how's it going? Today is day 17 of 100 days, my 100-day challenge of doing live videos of inspiration and insight. So today is day 17, and I heard something from a mentor of mine, Amy Porterfield, and it just really stuck with me. And so I want to share it with you, and it is, what if I let it be easy? What if I let it be easy? That meant something to me because I like to overcomplicate things, and I am somewhat indecisive, and I go back and forth. And I talked about lacking energy or losing energy, just staying in that middle position and not choosing a side. And so with anything in life, what if you ask the question, what if I let this be easy? When I made that episode the other day about being indecisive and losing energy from not making decisions, my fiance was like, "You indecisive?" And I know that I'm not the only one that's like that, but indecisiveness really is just self-doubt, right? And so why do we doubt ourselves so much? We have the answers within us. We always have the answers. Our gut is so strong. If we can just slow down, if we can just connect to it, and if we can just listen, and most importantly, if we can trust our gut, it will guide us no matter what. So anytime that you are struggling with a difficult decision, I challenge you to ask yourself, what if I let it be easy? What would that look like in this moment? You know the answer. I'm going to share just a little bit of an example of how this helped in my life. So both listening to my gut and letting it be easy. So when I first moved to Atlanta, I worked at a job and I absolutely hated it. But I made pretty good money, and making money is something that is important to me. And I would go to that job, and every single time I just had weight on my shoulders about going there. But I was very scared to give it up because it was consistent money coming in, and I didn't necessarily know what I wanted to do other than acting. But a lot of times with acting, you have to have a side hustle, right? So I found out about another job that I was interested in. It was closer to where I live, and I reached out to the owner of that place, and I, just kind of inquired and asked if they were hiring, and sure enough, they were, and it was very simple. And automatically, me and the owner, we just had this really great connection. And I was afraid to leave that job, but I decided to just take a leap of faith, and I decided that this job that I had before, it was not what I wanted, and it did not feel right. And I knew that. I knew that it didn't feel right. I didn't know what the solution was, but I knew that that thing I was doing didn't feel right. So I just took a leap of faith, and I trusted that the answer was inside of me, and the answer was to leave that thing that didn't feel right, right? We all know this. If something doesn't feel good, if it doesn't feel right, then it's not right. And sometimes you just have to take that leap of faith and make it easier for yourself. So anyway, I started working at that job. I'm still at that job, and it has been amazing. And I actually got in touch with a casting director from that job who has helped me with a lot of opportunities, and I've been able to book several commercials from that relationship that I developed with that casting director from that job that I almost didn't take had I not listened to my gut. So, two things. What if you could make it easier? What would that look like? What if you made it easier on yourself? And two, trusting your gut. I promise all of us, we all have this special power inside of us. It is that inner voice. And sometimes it's harder to hear than other times. But you just have to slow down. You have to go inward and really listen. And then the most important thing is have the courage to listen to what that voice tells you and to take action on that. Because I promise you, Easier is better. Don't make things harder for yourself. Make it easier, make it better, and trust yourself. That's all I got. Thank you so much. If you would like to have more inspiration coming, you can go to my website, showuptogoup.com. I have a weekly newsletter. It's full of inspiration and tools to help you be a better version of yourself. Have a great night.